All right, Taurus, let's go ahead and get right into your energy. There's a lot of messages coming out. One of the biggest messages that I'm getting is that justice can't be served until you see something for yourself. All right, so there's some type of karmic justice that's supposed to take place. That's what I'm taking from that message. And you're supposed to see something with your own two eyes. Some of you guys, this is like you physically witness something. You physically see someone cheating, physically see some type of receipt, physically see someone lying. You physically see something that cannot be refuted, that cannot be overturned. If this is a legal situation, you get some type of evidence that cannot be played down. Okay. Some of you guys already have that type of evidence, but you're not really trying to go there. I ain't trying to go there. This thing, guess we gotta go there. Who sings that song? Let me know in the comment section. And this time around, some type of gesture that someone typically does to make you ignore the red flag isn't going to work on you. Okay. I'm also hearing for some of you, this would be like an affiliation, like some type of affiliation you may have had with a person, place, or thing. And you like, am I crazy? Or am I picking up what I think I'm picking? Am I picking up what I think someone is putting down? But you didn't have no hardcore evidence or something like that. And so ritualistically, someone may have constantly avoided the elephant in the room or avoided taking accountability by just popping in, surprising you, and doing something like a gesture or something like that. I'm hearing gesture the cat. But like all along, it was imbalanced, or something about the transaction was imbalanced. That's what I'm picking up on. I ain't trying to go there. Guess we gotta go there. Shadow work. Okay, so there's something that someone was avoiding. Being in connection with you forces someone to do the shadow work. And they're not trying to go there. They're not trying to have you pick up on that side of them or see what's wrong with them. All right, the person behind the mask. This is, oh no. Damn. Sorry. I have to make sure I don't bend my wrist. Anyway. So this is someone twisting your wrist. I don't know why I need to tell you that. What I was going to tell you is this is someone that wants you to perceive them like an angel, but they're a demon. That's what I'm getting. And it's like, no, I'm a nice girl. I'm a nice guy. I would never do that. I would never try to buy your love, buy your respect, this is someone that could get a doctor to write a good report on their psychology report. This is someone that can literally pay to make things look good for themselves, if they wanted to. And it's kind of like, we don't have to speak of this, or they're able to make things disappear without having to say anything about it. Some of you guys, it's something about they really are flexing, and they're trying to pretend like they're not flexing to get your attention that way, but that's exactly, like, you're picking up what they're putting down. Two-faced in reverse. They cannot pretend to be something that they're not with you. And so justice can't be served until you see something exactly for what it is, see someone for exactly who they are, and this person, it bothers them that you are not trickable. Okay, I'm hearing trick or treat. Trick or treat, smell my feet, give me something good to eat. I know I'm saying it wrong, but that's what I'm hearing. Okay, so there's some type of details that you have absolutely no idea. You have absolutely no idea that this is happening, that this is going on. I feel like you like la 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 la. I'm just singing in the rain, minding my motherfucking business, drinking your water, handling yourself, and meanwhile all this is going down behind the scenes. And maybe you're like, well, until it manifests in the physical, it's none of my, that's just not my problem. Okay. Out of sight, out of mind. That does not get rid of the problem though. You see what I'm saying? So there's this energy like of not being able to get rid of the problem because of association. So it's like guilty by association. You're really trying hard not to be a person that digs into situations, try to figure out what's going on, doing your own investigation. You're trying not to be a drama queen. But even though your intuition is pegging something, even though your intuition is seeing something. So you won't be surprised. I think you're catching on. Oh, that smells so good. You're catching on and you're pretending like you're not catching on because you know the truth is going to come out one day. Either way, the truth is going to come out, whether it comes out of this person's mouth or it comes out of another person's mouth. So you do have a backup plan. I feel like many of you guys, you're at peace because you have a backup plan. All right, whatever backup plan that you have, it's already in effect. Okay, some of you guys, you have a backup plan in another person. And it's like, the moment this person don't fucking act right, I got someone on standby. They gonna stand by me. All right, you finna take a flight or a trip. Shit, I don't know who you are, but what I'm getting here as well, you're taking mental notes. Ooh, you a savage. Baby, I don't know who you are, but you a savage. You the type of energy where it's like, you're gonna pay attention. You're gonna see a snake, but you're gonna let them be a snake. And you're gonna let them rope themselves, right? And you're gonna play the part. And you're gonna play your position. Then you're gonna take a trip. Some of y'all, this is for work. Yep. Some of y'all, this is for work, where it's like you have to like hurry up and go somewhere, because you're like conditioning for something. This could be like a retreat, a meeting, conditioning for a position, even. What? And you're like making it look like nothing is happening, like you're not even doing anything, and this person gonna knock on your door. It's not a surprise because you know they're gonna be there. This part right here ain't for everybody, so please don't take this how it resonate. If it don't resonate, because all of our messages are timeless. If y'all are new, welcome to our secret love nest. Okay, it's like, don't you remember that cartoon where like, the person like hit them over the head? It's like someone is playing games with you, but it's like two can play that game because you really that guy, you really that girl. You know someone that you can call that would love to be in your skins, honey. I'm hearing the mood is set. You already know what's next. Something about it's like, okay, you don't feel like I'm useful. You don't feel like I can get over you. You don't feel like I can have anything, I can get anyone else. I'm going to keep on going consistently. You won't even see it's coming. I'm going to just keep, like Dory, keep on swimming, keep on swimming. It's not my problem. And then it's like, all I got to do is send a hi. Someone here is like, all you got to do is send a hi DM. All you got to do is say hi. And it's already on wrap. It's like, it's happening. You barely take your clothes off. It was already happening. It's on site. Something is on site. Okay. Ring the doorbell. Ring my bell. You can ring my bell. Ring my bell. It's like someone wants to be generous to you. All right. You have this happy-go-lucky energy. You're like in this Sagittarius Voyager energy. You know what I'm saying? Like you're down for an adventure. You're honest. Yes. Queen of Pentacles. If you like it, I love it. You feel me? There's also this energy. This may be why someone hates you, because it's like you make something accessible to someone. Like someone can never be chastised or controlled because they can always pick up the phone and you'll be there. It's like it's giving what it is or what's the and they feel like you're not letting this person get karma, or you're not letting them. This may be someone else trying to punish a person, and they feel like you're not letting this person get punished. They're trying to make it seem like God is punishing this person, but really it's their own projections, their own wishes over another person's life. And then here you are coming in like, Jesus walks. Okay, you over here, God show me the way. You over here like you the like you a savior, and this person is like, how dare you interrupt my chastising? And it's like, mere mortal, you can't touch this divine child. You don't have to like it. You don't have to, but you will learn to respect it. You don't have to like it. You don't have to love it, but you're going to learn to respect it. And that's kind of like, I feel like that's one of y'all. There's like 3 energies here. One person is playing the role of I want to chastise this person. I want to punish this person. The other person is learning life lessons. Okay? They are out there learning life lessons with this person, because at the end of the day, this is the person that they chose. So the person that they chose is taking them through the fucking ringer. You feel me? And then there's this third energy where it's like, I'm doing me. I'm traveling. I'm doing what makes me happy. Y'all held down in that situation. That ain't got shit to do with me. I'm happy-go-lucky. I got the things going on for myself. I'm just keeping it honest. Keeping it real. Like, you have a relationship with someone where you can keep it very honest. You can keep it very real. There's no sugarcoat shit. It's real. It just is what it is. So if this person call your line, like, I need you. It's like y'all both have this mutual understanding where y'all drop shit for each other. Okay, I'm hearing drop shipping. Okay. Hell, this person may just be like, just send me your location. Let's focus on communicating. I don't need nobody else but you. Sometimes I wonder why I fool with you. Didn't mean to fall for you. Don't take advantage. Don't leave my heart. You giving very much somebody here. I don't know if it's source. I'm gonna say it's you. But nowadays people be dating same signs, so you're gonna have to stretch this perspective. Your energy, I'm gonna call it energy. Because I feel like for some of y'all, this could be like 2 Tauruses and a Leo. You feel me? And this could be 2 Tauruses and a Scorpio. This could be 2 Tauruses and this could be 3 Tauruses. So you're gonna have to figure out where you fit in. Someone could have heavy Taurus in their chart with a Cancer. I'm also seeing Sagittarius, Virgo. And so there's hella fucking, like, you are no drama. There is a High Priestess energy that is like no drama. I don't be really in that drama. Say what you mean. Say how you feel. You wear your heart on your sleeve. And sometimes maybe they pick up, maybe they don't. You know what I'm saying? But I was seeing something on Whitley. I saw like a little short last night, right before I went to bed. And it was a scene out of different worlds. Y'all may come from different worlds, different social classes, okay? Long story short. The girl, Keanu, I think her name was Keanu, and Whitney kept calling her every other name but her name. And she was like cleaning up, she was like taking care of shit, right? Or I guess she was getting hired or she was paid for this job or whatever. And so Keanu wanted Dwayne to get rid of Whitley. And he was like, I can't do that. Can't do that. And she was like, you know what? She was like, you got feelings for her, don't you? And then he was like, I don't know. And sure enough, that honesty was all the honesty that Keanu needed. And she was like, you don't got to say nothing. I'll remove myself from this equation. And so knowing her worth, she moved herself from this equation. All right, this dysfunction. And so I see someone removing themselves from an equation because they don't want to be caught up in this mental trap. You feel me? They don't want to be caught up in this mental trap that you got with someone. 4 of Wands, where y'all just pull up to each other's houses or just run and get a little hotel room or something like that. And it's like time stands still. Okay. And it's like, where the fuck you been? I've been here all this time. You ain't never been here. But it's like, you pick up that motherfucking phone and you say, can I see you? Can I come over? Can I? And don't worry, I'm going to take this to the man upstairs and I'm going to ask about all y'all shit. So if you over there feeling like, I don't know if this is right or wrong, hold your horses. Sit tight. We're just getting started, okay? I mean, the soul wants what the soul wants, but I feel like the heart is the soul. The soul wants what the soul wants. This is also kind of the message that I was getting on the soul train. Okay, so let me know, for those of y'all that are on the soul train membership side, if those messages are correlating. Like this channel message feels like one of the messages that came out on the soul train. Ooh, someone could be a Cancer, but someone is tired of resisting this. It's becoming a struggle to resist, like how they think about you. You just made them mad. You made them mad for some reason. Hermit energy. Okay. Yeah, hermit energy. You made this person mad for a second. But they never stop burning a flame. This is someone that they feel like it was unfair. Like, fuck, this is unfair. This is supposed to be my. We start a new flame. And we start a new flame. You can be my baby. We love you crazy. And y'all could have tried to make peace. Like, get past that situation. And, like, kind of, like, just put mind over matter. But I feel like that situation may have constantly replayed in someone's mind. You know what I'm saying? With this hermit energy where it's like, I'm struggling to get past, I'm struggling to get past. Oh, this person do something to you. Baby, this person do something to you. They all up in your fantasies. This is someone that knows they know how to read the room. They know how to read body language. They know how to read what you want, what you desire. You don't have to tell them. They don't ask. Okay, this is like an energy where they're not gonna ask you what you like, what you don't like. They don't need they don't need you to write the prescription. Okay, they just know what the doctor orders. Okay, it's giving Hercules. So I get it. 9 of Pentacles. Ooh. This person may have let you go, but they ain't never really let you go. They may have tried to find you in other people, and it just don't hit the same. It's like, I don't care if it's same hair color, same body type, same this, same that. Maybe they even do the same thing that you do. Work in the same industry that you work in, do the same job that you do, but they not you. They ain't you. Yeah, off of Chris Brown. Listen, I don't care what nobody fucking say. Mark my words. What's his year? September? No, it's October. October this year. As many times I'm hearing Chris Brown song, either I'm finna be at Chris Brown's concert, or I'm gonna be watching a live. I'm gonna be picking up on a live event next year. I feel like I'm a year ahead. Give it a year. Something is gonna take a year. Like, I feel like you guys may kind of like take it real slow with the 9 of Pentacles and the Strength card. It's like, let's not rush into a relationship. Let's not rush to title it anything. Let's just focus on making peace. You know what I'm saying? You've done wrong. I've done wrong. Maybe wrong as in ghosting each other. Wrong as in power struggles or like hurt egos. But it's like, let's make peace. I see you making peace in a situation. 7 of Swords. Because y'all been lying for too long that y'all can move on from each other. Yeah. This is giving I miss you. So I see someone wanting to seize an opportunity to you, but they can't make you no promises. Okay, 10 of Pentacles. Why they can't make you no promises? That's unimportant right now. I don't know why. Ace of Cups. Because there's like a Kinu energy around. Alright, so this is like an elevator. Like, someone may say to you, like, hey, how you doing? I really try to get over this situation. We could have been this. We could have been that. They want to see you face to face, though. This is someone that wants to talk to you face to face. They want to see you face to face. They're not really ready to move in, but they want to keep moving forward. They love and hate you. It's like this love-hate type of energy. It's like, I want to just, like, what was you thinking? You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, it's like, they love you? They love you. And it's clouding their judgment. They feel like their judgment gets cloudy when it comes to you. And they think about how spontaneous you guys both are. There's something about this person's fantasies, your fantasies. Y'all understand, like, this Knight of Wands spontaneity. I'm telling y'all can go months and years without talking, and you still gonna want to make a romantic gesture towards each other. It's like, I don't know why I can't tell you no. Influences, the third party. Attachments, peers, it's exhausting. Some type of third party is exhausting. Some type of peers are exhausting. Attachments are exhausting. They want to heal something with you. They want you guys to stop, like, mirroring negative traits. Like, stop doing tit for tat type of things. They want to stop this. They really want to, like, genuinely heal and stop this mirroring back and forth. That you guys both would have to do. That they want that phase. It's like, let's just agree to stick beside each other. Let's stop mirroring. Yeah, this is this person's secrets. sometimes time heals wounds. You could have ran from this person and this person ran from you, but it's like, I can't really get over you. Something about me keeps bringing me back. Every time I try to leave, something keeps pulling me back, telling me I need you in my life. You know what I'm thinking? It's like something about this with mirroring energy. I got a motherfucking story for you. Okay, this is tea. Y'all have some type of pact to like stay single. Like no matter who you date or who you with, something will always bring y'all back to each other. Okay, Taurus? And like the soulmate energy. But based off of like your influence, your position, your status, you can't be together. It's bad for image, it's bad for business, whatever. Granted, the connections that y'all have had outside of each other have really helped you grow. And it's really expanded you. But can't nobody fucking compare to you, and can't nobody compare to them. So there is this energy of the type of desire. Like people that date you guys have to have confidence times 10, because if they're not confident, they'll always watch you both on social media, and they'll always feel like they can never compete to the love that y'all had. And so the moment people get into that downward spiral of comparing themselves to what y'all had, they set themselves up for failure. Because the truth of the matter is, y'all have this type of undying love and affection for and desire for each other to the point where it be on sight. Like if there was no way that people could find out about it, it'd be on sight. That's what I feel like. Fantasy, daydreaming. Yes, very, very, very. So it's very conflicting. I mean, let's wait for the noise to stop. So let's call the man upstairs. Let's figure it out, cause y'all got a lot going on down here, and we need to take it to the king. Okay. I don't have much to bring. My heart is torn to pieces. Here's my offering. Some of y'all need to build your relationship up with God or your creator, whatever you believe in. And that needs to be your person for a while. That need to be your spouse, spiritual spouse, whether it be male or female. That needs to be your spouse for a while, so you can reparent yourself and reheal certain aspects about you. Okay, that causes you to run from connections or love or in general. And it's like until that happened, something will never change. No matter if it's with this person, the next person, you'll keep meeting the same familiar energy because it's a fate. I feel like this person has been mowing the lawn right here by my patio forever. Okay, ain't no fucking way. Like, there's more grass. It's hardly no grass down there. What are you mowing? Concrete? Because it's like the divine is saying, if I was to tell you that you was going to end up with this person anyway, you wouldn't want to hear it. You know what I'm saying? You'll reject it. You'll feel like I'm saying something that you don't want to hear. So what's the point of knowing what's supposed to be or what's going to be if you're not ready to receive it? If you're not ready to receive that blunt, force, honest truth. You know what I'm saying? You better off just... You're better off just kind of like going with the flow, staying in the present moment. Because some of you guys, the divine is saying, like, spirit is saying, when we tell you, oh yes, there's a period of separation, but you're gonna end up being back with the person, you go, oh no, I'm not. And then you actually create more healing work for you to do than if you was to just stop being hard headed. Okay. And I ain't talking about Jack and Jill that went up a hill to fetch a pail of water. I'm talking about what's that cartoon where the dog, ain't no way, he must be edging. He sound like an edger. So we have reflection. Yes, reflection. Professional. So you may have to do this work yourself, because we have professional assistance in reverse. Like, you may not, maybe you don't have the money to afford it, or maybe you do, or maybe you just don't resonate with it. And so the only way to get you to heal is for you to come into contact with people that's gonna reflect something back to you that shows you what you've been avoiding and what you've been ignoring. So when you ask why these familiar energies keep coming back, I'm done with that. I don't want that energy. I don't want this energy. There's something that you're not paying for, which is investing in your own. Investing in professional psychology, professional therapy, professional this, professional that. You don't want to pay for it, but you don't know how to you don't know how to apply the shit that's being given to you. You don't know how to be self-taught or self-heal or self-shadow work. And so the only way to teach your ass something so you can transform your life and do things fucking differently than you doing it the same way is to bring people and familiar energies to you to mirror some shit that you don't like. And then you like, oh, hey, I could do a lot of things, but I know that energy, or I know that familiar face. And what you're seeing is an aspect of yourself. So that will give you the opportunity when that light bulb comes off and you become aware that that's a pattern, or that's something that's a familiar behavior or familiar pattern or familiar way of doing things. It teaches you something. It's always about you. It's never about them. Brother, it's always about you. It's never about them. But once you become aware of it, you have to replace it with something healthy. And this is why the divine be giving y'all purposes and things like, this nigga is distracting me. Distraction. Disrupting your peace. So that's when you get irritated, they irritate your demons. Okay. Harmony. This is the theme here. I'm telling you. What are you avoiding? What they're triggering inside of you are things that you're avoiding. Things that you guys, sometimes you got to get uncomfortable so you can get on purpose. Comfort can become complacency. And in that area, nothing gets done. Nothing gets done. Okay, we have recovery here. If something made you cold or someone did something to you and you're extremely detached, well, they're going to be people that's attracted to you. You're going to find familiar energies. And you're going to be like, oh, why I keep attracting the same familiar energy? It's because a part or aspect of your heart is shut off from being able to receive something that you need to receive. And that's why. Because it's like that connection or that situation leave you feeling like, you know what? I don't ever get what I want anyway, so I might as well settle. Or you be on the other side of the extreme, where it's like, you settle for connections where you don't get what you deserve because you feel like that's the best that you could do, and then you find yourself repeating the same connections. All right. Sometimes you gotta go and fuck that person. Because if you stop yourself from doing it for so long, you'll be like, you can't move on to the next person because you feel like, damn, but I didn't get to have them in this way though. And some people, they learn from watching other people. And then you have some people that learn from getting burned. And then you have some people that learn from laying in the mud, rolling around in it. Everyone is learning here. That's what divine is saying. I got people learning in different ways. Earth is really a school. And for those that need that type of version to learn, it's not a punishment. Because the only thing that's important is where you go from there. That's the only thing that's important to the divine, okay? To spirit. It's some people be like, oh my God, that's a testimony. I could never do that. And that's right. You can never do that because you're the type of learner that learns from watching and spectating on other people's lives. So that way you don't do what they do or you don't behave like them. And it makes you feel good. Maybe for some of you in the extreme, it feeds on your superiority complex. And maybe for some of you, it makes you just empathize with them. But nonetheless, for those of you that are like that, where you learn vicariously through watching other people's demise, that just so you know, you're a spectator. Yes, you may feel like that's the best way to learn and that's the best way to do things. Great, cool for you. But God ain't giving you no brownie points. Spirit, all these motherfuckers getting brownie points. That's a no. Okay, so we got that out of the way. There's no brownie points for that. Okay, because you still got a longing inside of you where it's like when you die and you go into the afterlife, many of y'all that don't ever get your hands dirty, you be sitting there all along as composed as you were, as judgy as you were, there was something inside of you that felt like you didn't get to live. You didn't get to have some type of freedom. You felt restrained. You felt controlled and restrained, and even you couldn't stop it off of you. Even you couldn't get that monkey off your back. Okay? So don't think that you're avoiding anything by not getting your hands dirty, by feeling so clean to the point where you feel like you have mastered every other way to avoid pitfalls. Because you're going to come right back. You're going to come right back. And it's going to take many lifetimes for you to realize that you played it so safe to the point where you was pretending to be okay with your own life. Now let's talk about those of y'all that like to get burned. Okay. My daredevils. Y'all fucking-taining. Okay. When I say entertaining, y'all are the ones where it's like, it's going to get hot. It's about to get hot. It's about to get hot. But you'll be like, damn, that was hot. You get burned. And then you be like, oh, that felt good though. You know, y'all got that fire in your chart. Okay. I don't really know how the divine feel about y'all because it's too fucking entertaining to ignore. You know what I'm saying? It's entertaining. And I feel like you guys, that's what your purpose is. You came here to entertain in some type of capacity. Falling down and hitting yourself face first is you are the life of the party. You are the life of this earth. Without you, the story would be boring. Okay. Now, when you guys hit them pitfalls and you fall face down, they be like, ooh, damn, that was a hard fall. Okay. But there is like this spirit, the divine, every level of consciousness. There's this, get up, get up. They start rooting for you. I don't know what it is, but you guys it's like, I'm so happy that you were willing to try, that you were willing to fail. You were willing to risk something. Yes, Adjustment Bureau. If you haven't watched it, watch it. He was willing to risk something. And maybe that's the point of it all to begin with. Risk something. What are you afraid of? If you fall face down, I guarantee you will not be alone. Something good is going to come out of it. And yes, you will get a lot of ridicule and you'll get a lot of people saying that's the problem with you. You don't learn and this. But at the end of the day, you're alive. You're thriving. You're living. When you die, you have less regrets. If anything, But your next lifetime, you over here like, yeah, I feel like I've been there, done that. And so all these different lifetimes, some of you are on the phase where you are retired crash outs. You know what I'm saying? But you were in there like swimwear, lifetime after lifetime, slicing and dicing and shit. You know, taking risk. And y'all hold a special part in the divine realm. You really do. They love y'all. They love y'all. There's nothing that you can, people will be asking, how the hell did you survive that accident? How the hell did you survive that situation? You walked out with shit burning and flaming behind you. Shit like that. That's what you do. That's who you are. And that's why you have this desire to kind of just take these risks, because you're honest with yourself. And when you're honest with yourself, you leave with less baggage. You have less resentment for the world. The only thing that makes you feel, you guys that have this type of energy, the only thing that makes you guys feel is when you allow someone to keep you from that. When you allow someone to control you. Because they believe that they're adding years to your life and they're saving you from yourself. Fuck them. Okay? Y'all be staying in them damn... Now let's talk about those of y'all that like to roll around in the mud. Okay? I'm going to say those of you that like to get burned, y'all like the middle. You weigh the consequences and then you say fuck it. And then you just free yourself for the moment, right? So you're like in the middle of that spectrum. The extreme is I watch people make a fool of themselves, so I know what not to do. All right. Then the extreme of the other end is I see shit, I see the mud, I roll around in it, and it is what it is. This is the facial expression that I see, and I'm gonna describe it. When the divine is watching them roll around in the mud, it's like, because until that person stops rolling and rolling and rolling and getting dirty enough, they won't get out of that situation. So the divine is like, okay, I'll be back. It's like, I'll be back for you. Because you have to let it run its course. It's like tweaking. You got to let them run its course. Okay, because they're going to keep going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And no matter what the divine say, it's literally like, are you telling me that, or you're trying to change my mind? And so it's like with those babies, you got to just let them. It's one thing to fall and get up, because that's a resurrection. That's a third day resurrection type of testimony. But it's one thing to be down there waddling it, do angels, you be over there like, ooh, mad. Yeah, the divine be like, oh, we watch y'all, but we do not interfere. Because it's a growth process. In that mud, eventually you get bored of being in the mud, and eventually you have to get to the point of complacency in the bad situation. And when you get to the point of complacency in the bad situation, then the inclination to that you're even in the mud to begin with starts to happen. And so you got to go to the extreme of one end just to get back to the extreme of your end, just to mellow back out. And so spirit is like, with those, you're going to waste your breath. That's the gray area. So, because they're designed and coded to find pleasure in the struggle. And when a person is designed to find pleasure in the struggle, it doesn't matter how much you tell them there's an easier way, or you rip the band-aid off. They will feel as if they didn't see it for themselves and you robbed them of something, and they will only stay in it longer. And so with them, you got to just let them be. Okay? Let them be, let it run its course. They're gone. So I feel like with those energies, it's like casualties. You know what I'm saying? We respect your sacrifice, because it is a sacrifice. Hermit energy. You are sacrificing your own journey, your own healing, your own process for the greater of whatever belief system you subscribe to. Okay, thought process you subscribe to. And so the divine is pretty much saying, one day you'll know that you'll realize that you was lied to. And that it's the only way those people come out of their struggle or their situations is when they find, like, the truth can hit them in the face. Someone can literally say, like, you can walk in on that person. You can walk in. These are the ones where they walk in on their spouse and literally fucking someone. In their two eyes. I seen it with my two eyes. And they'll still be like, that hoe or that person. They will blame the third party. They will blame the sun, the moon, the skies, the energy, the devil. They blame everything but what's right in front of their two binoculars. And it's like self-deceptive energies. I want this. I want to lie to myself. I want to lie in this shit. I want this. Stop trying to tell me I can't have this. And for those people, you gotta just King of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, you just gotta look at it and be like, yeah, we'll try this next lifetime.